Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Mahoney Kelly Show. I'm Mahoney,
I'm Kelly.
and for those of you who don't know, we're going to be doing a video almost every week reviewing NFL, baseball, hockey, wrestling, pretty much all the sports. Occasionally we'll do hunting, fishing. We'll do it.
We're gonna try to do a couple specials here coming up soon. If the Sox make the playoffs, we're gonna do a video outside Fenway Park. Not an in-depth video like this, but just a quick little thing. Hey guys, we're at Fenway Park, something like that, and just a quick little recap of what's going on in baseball if they make the playoffs, which they yes right now.
And possibly do a couple segments on TNA. Now, what we're going to do first is we're going to cover the Sprint.
Sprint Cup Series points, and we have to write them down. Sorry, we're not good enough. Just go da-da-da-da. Ready? Number one, first in points, Kevin Harvick. Second in points, Tony Stewart. Third in points, Carl Edwards. Fourth in points, Kurt Busch. Fifth in points, Dale Jr. Sixth in points, Brad Keselowski. Seventh in points, Ryan Newman. Eighth in points, Jimmy Johnson. Ninth in points, Kyle Busch. 10th in points, Matt Kenseth. 11th in points, Jeff Gordon. And 12th in points, Denny Hamlin. Not doing much this year. First off, contenders. Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart, Dale Jr. maybe, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Gordon, I think, are the only contenders. The rest of them are all pretenders. I'm not even going to bother listing their names off, except for maybe Carl Edwards. He could possibly be a contender. Watch out this week for drivers in the chase who can steal this race. Kevin Harvick, Tony Stewart, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Ryan Newman, maybe Jimmy Johnson, and Jeff Gordon. Other than that, I don't see anyone else in the chase really being able to get a win up in New Hampshire. Not many of the chasers are good at New Hampshire. It ends up being one or two guys in the chase up front, and the rest are all okay.
In short terms, basically, Kevin Harvick has the show. He's probably almost guaranteed to win. If not, it's probably going to be Tony Stewart.
Yeah, at New Hampshire, the way Kevin Harvick's been running, I don't know if he'll win in New Hampshire, but he's going to win here in the next 2 weeks again. I do see Jimmy Johnson and Ryan. Stewart Haas Racing is the biggest team to watch this week. Tony Stewart's coming off a win. Ryan Newman won last race in New Hampshire. They're getting strong. I mean, watch out. I mean, they're the underdog team to watch. Not that Tony Stewart's ever an underdog, but Ryan Newman is. Jeff Gordon, still a contender. Watch for him to do good. Dale Earnhardt Jr., watch for him to do good. Guys outside the chase to watch. Clint Boyle, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Martin Truex Jr., who, I hope he wins, but we'll see how it goes. Now, I think that's it for NASCAR for the moment.
And now we're going to just cover a couple things about baseball. We definitely want to cover the Red Sox and Yankees.
New York Yankees series this weekend. Right now, the Yankees are pretty much all preparing to clinch the American League East. The Texas Rangers are looking to clinch the West. They pretty much have. And the Detroit Tigers have clinched the Central. So, stories to watch, I would say, is just the American League wildcard race. That's going to be the closest battle. Sox in first, Tampa Bay's in second, and Anaheim's tied with Tampa Bay in second. They're 2 games behind the Sox. I say watch out for the Sox fall face of the earth. I'm pitching Sox lately, and I say all right because we're in Boston.
Maybe we can switch in a new pitcher. I mean, maybe it's just the pitchers.
Beckett hasn't been good. Neither is Papa Bond. Neither is Dice stays out for the year. Not that he's doing much now when he's healthy, but it's just all our pitching just falling apart. I mean, Adrian Gonzalez got really cold, and that didn't help us because he was the main guy for us. We'll give you a better outlook at the playoff baseball once the playoffs are finalized, and again, we'll be trying to do a video from Fenway Park, a quick little maybe 5-minute video. Next, we're going to talk about NFL and give you our picks for all the games this week, week 3 in the NFL. NFL, I say Jacksonville versus Carolina. I say Jacksonville, but watch out for Cam Newton. That's going to decide the game out of Cam. I'm not 100% in Jacksonville. San Francisco versus Cincinnati. I say San Francisco. Cincinnati doesn't have much of a team this year. Miami versus Cleveland. Miami, not much to talk about. New England versus Buffalo. Tom Brady. New York Giants versus Philly. I say Philly. Michael Vick is set to start. If you guys follow us on Twitter, JKJM Sports. He's set to start, even though he had a concussion last week. He's going to start and probably win. Detroit versus Minnesota. As again on Twitter, I said earlier this week, Detroit looks like the scariest team in the NFL to face right now. Houston versus New Orleans. Houston have a really good team this year. I don't see them being able to knock off the Saints.
No, not at all.
Denver versus Tennessee. Again, not much to talk about Tennessee. New York Jets, Jets. They're gonna win, win. Baltimore versus St. Louis. Baltimore is obviously gonna win. Best team, one of the best teams in the AFC every single year. Kansas City versus San Diego. San Diego's coming off a loss against the Patriots this past week, and they're not gonna want to lose 2 games in a row. So I see them. Atlanta versus Tampa Bay. Atlanta's probably gonna win. Matt Ryan. Arizona versus Seattle. Watch out for Seattle. Seattle 90% chance gonna win. Green Bay versus Chicago, really good defensive game. I say Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers is going to have a really good game. And Chicago, they're having offensive troubles. They're blaming the quarterback, but it's the offensive line. The fans in Chicago, if you're listening, don't be so hard on Jay Cutler. I'm not a big fan of him either, but your offensive line blows. Sorry. That's what it is. It's not the quarterback. Pittsburgh versus Indy. Indy sucks about Peyton Manning. Pittsburgh's going to win. Ben Roethlisberger is going to have a good game because he's good outside the pocket or inside the pocket, so that defensive line isn't going to matter much. Do you have anything else to say about the NFL?
No, not. I mean, you pretty much covered everything. So
yeah. Now what we're going to do really quick is the WWE. This upcoming pay-per-view is Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Alberto Del Rio versus John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship in a triple threat Hell in a Cell match. First one in WWE history. I'm going to give you my outlook and then a quick recap of what we're going to be doing in WWE in the soon future, and he's going to be giving his opinion after I do that. I say Punk. Del Rio, they're not going to give him the belt right after he gets it taken off. Cena, he has the belt, but then again, I don't know if they're going to take it away from Cena that quick in, but if they do, I'm sure you're going to see a rivalry with Punk and Cena again, because they do put on great matches. CM Punk, I see winning. Because he's been losing steam since Money in the Bank, and he's probably gonna win. I mean, they're gonna throw it on him just so he can have the belt for a little bit. Get him back up there and John Cena. Look for a SmackDown recap either tonight or later in the week. Early next week. If we don't do it tonight, we'll probably be doing a Raw and SmackDown recap all in one video. And preview Hell in a Cell because I think not this upcoming Sunday, but Sunday after. So after Raw, we'll have a clear idea, and we probably won't even bother doing a SmackDown recap. We're just probably going to do a Hell in a Cell recap. And yeah, stay tuned for a recap. Now here's Mahoney's outlook on Hell in a Cell.
My opinion between this Hell in a Cell match is that it's gonna be all Cena and Punk. Del Rio new, not so much a big competitor, like he's a competitor, but he's never been in a Hell in a Cell.
He's not going to be able to have any help from Buck Buddy, aka Ricardo Rodriguez, in a Cell match.
Exactly. And now that Cena's actually won after running his mouth, all that, he beat Del Rio. He ran his mouth. He backed up what he was gonna say, what he did say, and now it's just gonna be straight up CM Punk and Cena. Punk is another one that does run his mouth and he does back it up what he does say, and it's possible Punk match. He's been going downhill ever since the last pay-per-view, and now that there's another pay-per-view coming up. He doesn't have the championship anymore. He's gonna win.
The guy in the seats are gonna want him to win. It's not gonna be, hey, he has a lot of momentum. It's gonna be we want him to be up there again because he's a moneymaker just as much as Cena is nowadays. Because you got the kids going, let's go Cena, and you got the adults and teenagers loving CM Punk's character and loving CM Punk. I like CM Punk. I don't know how you feel about him.
Well, I used to like CM Punk. I still kind of do like him. Cena, he's gotta build up more of the fans. Like, yeah. I know a lot of you.
I miss the Thugonomics Cena.
I know a lot of you do love Cena. I am a Cena fan. I'm also a Punk fan.
We're in Boston, and I agree with Punk when he was making fun of Cena and calling him the Yankees. I thought that was great, but
I could really care less about WWE.
That's pretty much it for WWE right now. Before we stop talking about WWE, Zack Ryder won! Yay! Okay. Now. We forgot to mention this about NASCAR. I'm going to mention it really quick. Dale Earnhardt Jr. unveiled his new paint scheme for next year. Amp Energies are going to be the sponsor for 16 races, I think it is. Diet Mountain Dew is because PepsiCo is technically the sponsor, so they decide what product goes on our schedule. Put a link to this car down in the description. And what else? Now we're gonna do a quick segment on Boston sports. If you're not a Boston fan, stick around because we're honest. And let's face it, I don't mean to sound cocky, but Boston sports are major in every single league and everything right now. Depending, no matter what sport you watch, whether it's lacrosse, soccer, anything. The Red Sox looks like the curse is back. I hate to say it. Don't look into the Red Sox too much for hope. Patriots, we got Tom Brady still. Everything's good. Our offense is looking really good. Our defense is looking really good. Vince Wilfork even got an interception. Never thought I'd see that fat guy run with the ball. Shout out to Vince Wilfork. I love you. Shout out to Cinco. We're getting him incorporated in the offense more, which is good to see. Now the NASCAR race is going to be up in Loudon, New Hampshire this week, which is really close to Boston. So look forward to seeing that. David Reagan is going to be at the Sox game tonight at 10 right. So, at 10 right. So we'll see how that goes. I think that's all I have to say about Boston sports. Now, as we said, we'll be covering hunting a little bit more as that gets going. Now, archery season is around the country, getting started up really soon. My dad's a big archery hunter. I'm more of a rifle hunter. We don't have a chance to go rifle hunting or archery hunting a lot. We're gonna try to do a special for archery season, and he doesn't hunt that much. He's gonna come with me in one of the next 2 seasons, because I go hunt out in Pennsylvania at my dad's house. We're going to do a special, and I'm gonna give you the stories on. I'll show you the $2 on my webcams after the story on my $2 I shot, and a couple other hunting stories I have in fishing. That's pretty much all I have to say about that.
Just make sure you check us out on Twitter because we will be posting.
We tweet a lot during the week, both of us.
We will be tweeting a lot on upcoming events. We will be posting pictures later on tonight. We're gonna post pictures of Joe's $2 that he just shot.
We'll do that. I can do it on Facebook too if you guys like us. Where Mahoney Kelly Sports, give us a thumbs up, and Mahoney Kelly Show. And Twitter is JKJM Sports. I'll put a caption maybe right about here, and I'll put it down in the description box below. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, and all that stuff. I'll put everything down in the description along it. Go with that. If you guys have any recommendations, we're gonna try to do. If you guys give us a city, a race car driver, anything to do with sports, we'll try to give you a video. I'd say once a week, we'll have a little minute in there where we talk about something one of you guys recommended once we start getting more views. So make sure you keep watching, tell your friends to watch, spread the word. We'll talk about whatever you guys tell us to talk about. Most part, just with sports, though. I don't feel like getting into Jersey Shore or anything like that. So we're gonna stick with sports. I think that's it for now.
For the moment. When we start getting more into this, we will be posting not long videos like this, but we will be posting a couple-minute videos. We may be posting clips from races or wrestling or games, anything like that.
We might be if we go to a Bruins game this year, we'll take a video from the Bruins game. We'll take one from Fenway Park. If we go to Gillette Stadium, we'll get one from Gillette Stadium. But that's, for those of you who don't know, that's hours south of Boston. It's not right in Boston like a lot of people think. New Hampshire's a couple hours away. Loud New Hampshire. I believe that's it for now. So, Mahoney Kelly Show signing out. Thanks for the view. Make sure you have everything. Twitter, we'll put that up there.
Subscribe.
Thanks. Peace.